Hi everyone, my name is Jamie, and in this video, I will be giving you a tour of the Beehive. The Beehive is an online platform for the B Corp community to connect, collaborate, and inspire. It's an essential piece of our theory of change as the Beehive acts as a conduit for community building across the globe. So I'll give you kind of a basic overview of the platform, and if you have any more questions, feel free to email me at beehive@bcorporation.net and I will get back to you shortly. But let's get started. So this is the page that you'll see once you log into the Beehive. The first thing I want to show you is how to complete your public profile. You can find your public profile by selecting this little icon in the top right corner and clicking My Profile. If you've completed your profile, you'll see that information here. If not, you can select this edit button and you can complete the information in the pop-up. Please make this as detailed as possible as the Beehive has a powerful search engine and can search all of the text in your description. So if you'd like to be found by the information that you put there, please make sure that it is complete as possible. Here you can also see a list of everything that you've posted and the groups that you're a part of and the followers that you have. You can also see your influence points, which you can earn by engaging on the platform, any badges that you've received, or any knowledge that other folks have nominated you for being knowledgeable about. In this dropdown, you can also find your settings, your messages, more information on your account, and contacting support. I'll take you into your settings first. And here you'll be able to change your email notifications. So make sure if you're receiving too many or not enough to check this section here. You can also change your notifications for specific groups you're a part of within that group itself, and I can show you that in a little bit. Then from here, you can also find your messages. This is where you can find anyone who's messaged you and reply. You can also add people to a group and find a repository of folks that you've had conversations with. Now I'll take you to the home page of the Beehive. Once you've completed your public profile, you can engage with other bees in this main feed here. Anything that anyone shares through this post option here will be added to this feed, along with anything that's shared in any group across the platform that's tagged with bee announcements, as you can see. At this menu or this login screen, you'll also see a prompt to update your directory and marketplace information, a B Corp 101 Get Started section, information on how to add your coworkers to the Beehive, a video on the B Corp movement that I highly suggest each of you watch, and a list of new B Corps. You can also find recommendations based on your region here that are relevant to your B Corp and your global partner. I also wanted to draw your attention to this search bar here. This is the most powerful tool on the Beehive itself and can be used for a number of different things. So let's dive in. Let's say that I'd like to find anything related to carbon, whether that be a B Corp, an article, a person, etc. So I'll type carbon here and press search. And here I'll find anything that has or mentions carbon either in the description or the title of an account, which is B Corp, a person, a group, a discussion, an article, a discount, or a topic. So for example, if I wanted to find a B Corp that works with carbon, they would show up here, and I can click into it here and you'll find an even bigger list. I can find users that mention carbon in their company or in their description, which is a long list here. I can find groups that mention carbon in either their name or in the description of the group. And I will show you how to find groups a different way in a little bit. You can find discussions that mention carbon or tag carbon. As you can see, it's pretty extensive, and we encourage you to check here to make sure that your question isn't already answered before asking it in the main feed. And if it is, you can respond in the thread or clarify that here. You can also find articles that mention carbon, for example, here. And if you click into them, you can read about the article, you can find related articles, and you can also follow that article. After that, you can find B Corp discounts that are related to carbon, and then topics that mention carbon. This is very similar to articles in that you can click on it, find discussions and articles that are tagged with carbon, and then you can also follow the topic. Another way to search for either individual B Corp employees or B Corps themselves is in the directory. And you can find the directory in this main tab up here. So if you click in, you'll find a list of B Corps that have completed their public profile. To filter or get more specific with the B Corp or the employee that you'd like to discuss or connect with, you can filter by company or person. You can filter by region, by country, by industry, and by company ownership. You can also do a more general search here. So let's stick with the same example and say I want to find companies that are related to carbon. It will pull up a list of companies that, like I said, have completed their public profile. So once you click into that company, you'll be able to see a lot more detail about who that company is. So for example, you'll be able to see their company description, their product service description, customer target, the date they were initially certified, more about their industry and where they're located and their ownership. If you work at that B Corp, you will also see down here a B Corp certification link, and that will bring you to a downloadable certificate. Say you would like to message or connect with one of the employees that work here, you can click on their name, and it will bring them to that person's profile. From here, you can see their activity, and you can send them a message. Here you can add the subject and the message itself, and that message will be delivered to their email inbox. You can also find a history of your messages in this little notifications bar here. Okay. If you're finding that your public profile and your company description in that directory is not as complete as you would like, you can head to the marketplace where you can complete your information here. Some of the information on your company profile is populated through the Beeimpact assessment. However, some of the filters that are available to you within the Beehive are filtered by the information that you would complete through the directory and marketplace update. So we really encourage you to complete this information. But now that we're in the marketplace, I'll give you a little tour. It looks pretty similar to the directory. However, you can filter by marketplace category and products and service type, along with region, country, and company ownership. We also have an Ask and Offers section, and the Ask and Offers section hosts pro bono services, free products, and calls to action or collaboration. You can filter by type, kind, topic, or region, but we really want you to make sure that you're not posting your discounts here. I'll show you where those belong in a second. But if we see something that doesn't align with the purpose of the Ask and Offers board, it will get deleted. So make sure that you are sure that this is where your post belongs. And to post an Ask and Offer, you can click these buttons here. Okay. Say you'd like to share a discount with the community or search for discounts that you would like to use. This is where you would find it. These are B Corp discounts that are exclusive to the B Corp community. You can filter by type and you can filter by region, and you can also download the results to share with your team. Here we highlight companies that have shared a discount above 20%, and you can offer a discount as well. Now that we're back at the homepage, I'll show you how to connect with groups. We recommend joining any group that is of interest to you. You can connect with others who share similar interests or goals, including identity, location, role, industry, or impact area. And to find those, you'll navigate to this menu bar and select groups. Here you'll find a long list of groups available to the Beehive community, like I said, that are based on identity, location, role, industry, or impact area. Groups can be public or private. Um, However, if you see a group you'd like to join, just click into it. And this will say join group if you haven't joined, or member if you already are. Once you're in the group, you can see the feed of folks who have discussed items in this group. You'll see files that have been shared, and members of the group here, and then more description, a bigger, more detailed description of what the group is about. From here, you can also manage your notifications. So you can get notifications for every post. You could do a daily digest, a weekly digest, or select limited, which means you won't get a digest at all. And that is the best way to join a group. However, if you don't see a group that you would like to join, or if you have an idea for a group that doesn't exist yet, you can select form a group, and we can create that for you. Another way to get involved with a group of interest to you is by joining a network. You can find more information about networks in the top menu bar, like I mentioned. A network is a self-organized group aligned on impact, industry, role, region, or identity. And this page will give you an overview of the different types of networks that are available to you. We encourage that you join whichever one is of interest, or multiple. Okay, now I'll show you how to post an event to share with the B Corp community. Again, we'll navigate to the homepage and you'll see events in the top menu bar here. Once you've clicked into the event calendar, you'll see filters based off of location. Right now I'm in US and Canada, and so you can see all of the events online or in person available to folks in the US and Canada and even beyond. Here you can click on specific days that you'd like to attend, or you can just look at the general feed itself. Once you've found an event that you'd like to attend, you can click into it, find more information, register, and then mark if you're going or not. To post your own event, you can click Manage My Event, select New, and fill out this information. The hardest part is adding an image to your event, but I've created a Loom video that will support you in that I can include in the description of this video to walk you through it. Okay. There's also a video tab that shares videos that are relevant to the B Corp community in the US and Canada. So there's videos about B Corps more generally. We have certification resources, information on the standards evolution, some inspiration and some case studies from B Corps, information on racial equity, climate justice, and stakeholder governance, and then some content from our 2022 Champions Retreat. If you have questions, or your B Corp has questions, one place that I always suggest folks go to is the Articles and Resources tab on the Beehive. It's a pretty extensive repository of information where you can find marketing, communication, and brand content. You can connect and collaborate. You can find community inspiration. You can improve your impact. You can ensure your certification is healthy. You can find information on the Beehive. You can find resources related to justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. And all of this information is also filtered over here on the right-hand side. So for example, if you'd like to find more information on how to improve your environmental impact, you can click into it. You'll find a number of articles that can support you in improving your impact. You can follow the topic, as I mentioned before. You can also follow the article itself. If you don't see an article and you would like it to be in this section of the Beehive, you can request or submit an article and we can upload that for you. Finally, the Beehive, its intention, I should say, is to be the one-stop shop for all B Corp information. So we've also included a links section of the Beehive. Here you can find information about our newsletters, which are the best way to stay up to date, marketing assets, anti-racism resources, information, and ability to access the impact assessment, our Be the Change magazine, resources for Black, Indigenous, and other people of color, update, and option to update your directory and marketplace information on B Corp data, access to an impact reporting archive, and B Work, where you can share your B Corp job opportunities. And that is a comprehensive tour of the Beehive. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, if you have any questions beyond what I've shown you here, you can email beehive@bcorporation.net and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope this has been helpful. Remember, the Beehive is a powerful tool for connecting with other members of the B Corp community. You can find resources and collaborate on projects here. And I really look forward to seeing you on. Bye.